Good afternoon. My name is Olivia Sebastian, and I am here with head basketball coach, boys basketball coach, Coach Kyle. Thank you for coming out.
You're welcome.
So starting off, congratulations on the big win against Mason. So how did we achieve that win on the boys' side?
Well, I think we've done a really good job lately of controlling the boards and being a whole lot in passing lanes and playing good, solid defense. So I think that's what the two biggest factors were.
What was your plan going into this game?
Control the boards, be disruptive on defense, and have quality possessions against their defensive, their zone, and then when they went man-to-man to have good quality possessions and not waste possessions.
Were there any key players that stood out to you this game?
Oh, I think Cash Bryant up at the top of our zone was just a headache for him. He just gets his hands on everything. He's not any taller than I am, but he has like a 3-inch farther reach than I do, and I'm 6'1", so he's a 5'11" guy, 6 foot that plays like 6'4" with his arms, and he just made the balls go flying. The passes, he stayed in the passing lanes. Very difficult to get the ball around. I thought Eric Yanez came off the bench and maintained the energy for Colton Pierce when he came off. And, of course, Pierce is always a hustler. He's going to find the loose ball. He's going to be in those places. But I think those two really gave us great spark toward it.
Was there a key moment in the game that kept our momentum going?
I think in the very beginning when we got some turnovers and we converted on turnovers and got a good 10-point lead, I think we were able to keep maintaining that lead. There were times when they would hit a couple of threes in a row, but we would come back and just stay calm, cool, and kept working the ball inside till we get a basket. And we would negate a 3 with a 2. We lose a point, but remember we had a 10-point lead.
Yeah. All right, talking about next Saturday, we play Gulf Lake. What is your game plan for that game?
I don't think you can stop any. They've got 3-4 really good players. I don't think you stop any of them. We're just going to work on slowing them down, and that doesn't mean us walking the ball up the floor. That means make their offensive possessions last longer. Make them take a longer look at the basket. Teams that are used to scoring very quickly, sometimes they don't have good long offensive possessions because they're anxious and they want to score in a hurry. And so that's the biggest thing right there. We want to make their offensive possessions last a long time, and then we want to be able to handle the pressure, on-ball pressure that they provide on everybody, all 5 spots.
Can you tell us about the rankings for our district on the boys' side?
Overall, I think it's Gulf Lake 1, Junction 2, and I think we're solid in 3 right now. I don't know who's 4, but of course we still finish in our first round with Gulf Lake, and then we have 6 more games after that. So, what it is today really doesn't matter as to what it is in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, okay? And that's where we want to be in this position 3 weeks from now.
What has been the biggest improvement on the boys' team?
I think the idea that they're going to have to play defense, I think we talked one day and I told them we might as well realize every game we play is going to be a 3-point game, a 5-point game, and all of them are going to be close. So I hope that realization that, hey, look, it's going to be close. We have to, be solid. We have to give solid reps, and we have to do solid possessions on offense and solid possessions on defense, and not get rattled by a little run here and there by the opponent. Just stay with it, keep our nose to the grindstone. And our seniors, really last night, our seniors overall, there was one more, Skylar came in and just did a really good job on defense, coming back from that double break in his leg. That was the best I've seen him move and play this year. So I'm really pleased with that because he'll give us a little more offensive punch.
What are some of the qualities that you value most in your players on and off the court?
Well, number one, they work hard. I mean, sometimes they're like they're kids. Sometimes you got to get on to them, but they work hard. I think they get along very well with each other, and that is so the chemistry there is pretty good. And when you see them, talking to each other in the girls' game or talking to each other in the hallway, then they get along pretty good. And they admire each other's hard effort. And I don't think they want to let each other down. So that's why we get a lot of good effort from them.
All right, well, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Go Dillos.
Go Dillos.
Tick, tick, boom.